So I have this idea to put a GoPro mount on top of my monitor to be able to film myself when I code. So I thought I'd document the process and show you how I think when I design and print a 3D model. This is my home setup, and this is the screen that I'm going to put the GoPro mount on. And first I have to measure the width of the monitor so that it fits on it, and also how far down I can make the front of the mount. So the width of the monitor is almost 1.5 centimeters, and the front is pretty much the same. So that's the measurements that I'm going to use. Okay, here's the very easy model that I made. I decided to make all of it in Tinkercad, since this is a very easy model. The first part that I added was the backside, which is going to be holding all the weight of the GoPro to push the weight into the monitor so that it does not fall off. After that I added the front side, which I was going to do 1.5 centimeters, but I miscalculated it a bit, so it's a bit too short, but it works, so it doesn't really matter. Next I added the hole in the middle, which has to be at least 1.5 centimeters wide, since that is the width of the monitor, so it can fit on top of the monitor. After this, the next step was to add the actual GoPro mount, which I found a completed model of this made by 3D_907 on Tinkercad. So I just added that in and put that on the top and oriented it correctly. And then I added another hollow cube on the underside so that it's completely flat with the print bed. Because if I don't add that, it's going to need a bunch of supports unnecessary. So this is the completed model. The next step is to first export the object and then slice it. So first I have to export it from Tinkercad, which is click export and then choose STL, which is the format that I choose to import into my slicer. And the slicer that I'm using is Cura, and I'm using an older version that works the best with my M3D micro, which is 15.04.6. And then I just drag the model into the slicer, and then I choose save G-code and export the G-code. The next step is to actually print it. So first I did a bit of a dum-dum, so I printed it without supports, which failed spectacularly. Then I re-exported the G-code with the exports, and that went a lot better, which is the finished build, which you can see in the time lapse. As you could see at the end of that time lapse, it didn't fully stick to the print bed, which ultimately didn't really matter because it printed long enough for it to be fully functional. I am pretty happy with the product, but I am most likely going to do a second version, which will have better dimensions and a better mount, because the cage of my GoPro didn't really fit well enough on the mount. Thank you all for watching this small project. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please press the thumbs up, and if you want to see more of the stuff that I'm going to do in the future, please press subscribe.